Good morning, everyone. 7:56 a.m. Thursday, April 24th, 2025. And I'm going to start today's Wordle with audio. And why is this unusual? Along with a do, it's one of the most common words with 4 vowels. See, so you got the A, U, I, and O. And then the D is the common letter. So it's an interesting way to start Wordle. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, we got the I, and it's green, so it's in that position. So no A, O, and U. Let's go over our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll write in the description for you to memorize to get these in 3 or 4 regularly. So ETAOIN, E-T-A-O-I-N. We haven't used it. SHRDLUC, S-H-R-D-L-U-C. So in other words, the next 5 most common letters in English language, left, right, are E, T, N, S, H in that order. So we want to make a word with the S there, the I there, and 4 of these letters. Do you see anything? Okay, I see a really obvious one. Oh no, wait a minute. I was thinking the I was there. So S. Oh yes, yes. S-T-E-I-N, Stein, like a beer stein. S-T-E-I-N. Okay, excellent. See what we're doing? S-T-E-I-N. All these the 4 next most common letters in the I. You can't get any better with the math or the data analytics and that. We're reverse engineering the process here to eliminate thousands of words instantly. I think the Scrabble dictionary has 9,000 5-letter words, and we're eliminating thousands of them right now. And let's see, lots of green. And okay, no, but we do have a good shot at getting this in 3 or 4 now because we got the N in the year 10, not no spots. Let's go over our vowels here after the second guess. A is out. We got an E, maybe a second E, probably not. We got the I, maybe a I, probably not. O's out, U's out, so there's sometimes Y, maybe. But I'm guessing this is it for the vowels. Now, a lot of times when you have a 5-letter word, the vowels are the second and the 4th letter, which would put the E here. Not necessarily, though. So, it could end in E. Okay. Well, I do see one word right now. I see genie, G-E-N-I-E. G-E-N-I-E works. You know, a lot of times words end in I-E, like movie. And genie does work, but then you got to guess 2 E's, and if you miss, I feel like you kind of waste one. So let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again first. E-T-A-O-I-N. We've used all those. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. S-H-R-D-L-U-C. So in other words, the next 4 most common letters in the English language, left to right, are H-R-L-C in that order. So let's see. So let's go through here and put the E here. E, not seeing anything there. Let's put another I here. I, not seeing anything there. Put the N here. Oh, niece, right? N, oh no, the I has to be here. I was thinking niece would work. So, okay, how about the H? H, R, R, R-E, N-I, renal, like for kidney, but that's A-L, renal, L-E, L-E-N-I, and C, C-E-N-I. So not seeing anything. Boy, genie's looking better all the time, isn't it? Okay, let's take a shot at it. So we've used all the first half of the alphabet. You divide the 26 letters into 13 most common and 13 least common. And we've gone through all of them, the most common, and not really come up with something. So at this point, genie is a pretty darn good guess to get it in 3. There you go. Okay, so that one worked out really nice. And it was just sort of a process of elimination. Nothing showed up with the common letters, and that was a good answer. So sometimes it works with that. Other times I'll guess and it's not, and then you win some, you lose some. So yesterday's word I'll give away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1. It was ozone. Ozone, which was tricky, as I mentioned yesterday, because you got the double O, the Z, not common, the least common of all letters, right in the middle there of the 2 O's. Okay, well that's it, and we did it in under 5 minutes today, and we'll see you for tomorrow's video. Bye.